as a part of tangents and normals, in today's class we are going to discuss some more interesting points on tangents. Okay, already as a part of tangents and normals we discussed many things: basic definition of tangent and normal, slopes of tangent and normal, equations of tangent and normal, and some problems related to tangents and normals with some concepts of coordinate geometry. All these things we discussed in the previous classes, and now in today's class we are going to discuss some more interesting points which are very useful to answer mains level questions directly. Okay, so among those, the first one, so okay, already we completed 6 points and now we are at 7th point. Here I will mention you tangents for standard curves. Tangents for standard curves. Okay, these concepts, finding tangents for standard curves, usually we face different problems related to the tangents for the standard curves in the conic section of coordinate geometry. And here, as a part of tangents and normals, it is must to know those general form of the tangents for the standard curves. Among those, the first one is, you may say, the first one is a circle. Okay, standard form of the circle is x square plus y square is equals to a square. This is the tangent form of the circle. And now here what I am going to say is, for this circle, if y is equals to mx plus c is a tangent, then what will happen? Okay, just have a look. Here, as a part of 7a, I am going to discuss, I have a standard curve, the standard form of the circle, x square plus y square is equals to a square. And I have a standard equation of line y is equals to mx plus c. If this y is equals to mx plus c is a tangent for this curve, x square plus y square is equals to a square, then what will happen? Then what is the condition? From there I will mention you the general tangent also. Okay, right. What to do? Okay, see, this y is equals to mx plus c, a line which acts like a tangent for the circle. What it means? For suppose if you have a circle, and for this circle we have a tangent. Okay, so since it is a tangent, for sure the tangent line will touch the circle. That in the sense, there exists only one common point for this circle and for the line. If there exists two common points, we call it as a secant, right? If there are no common points, then the line is neither a secant nor a tangent, right? But here I mentioned you that the line is a tangent for the circle. So for sure, there is one common point for the tangent line as well for the circle. So my idea is, I am going to solve this line and that circle, that curve, you may say. This line and that curve I am going to solve, and while solving, I need to get only one value for x and one value for y, because there is only one common point. Okay, if I get two values for x, then the line won't act like a tangent, it acts like a secant. If I get only no common point, no value for x, then we say that the line is neither a tangent nor a secant. Okay, but since it is a tangent, while solving these two, for sure you have to get only one value for x, right? So while solving, then what will happen is, see, you just replace y is equals to mx plus c there, x square plus mx plus c whole square is equals to a square. Just replace y is equals to mx plus c there, and now I am trying to get the values of x. Okay, right. I need to get only one value for x, because there is only one common point for the circle and the line, right? So this implies x square plus mx plus c whole square is simply nothing but m square x square plus 2mcx plus c square is equals to a square, right? And that implies 1 plus m square into x square plus 2mcx plus c square minus a square is equals to 0, right? I have a quadratic in terms of x. Okay, see, as I mentioned you, since the line is a tangent for the circle, I have to get only one value for x. That in the sense, this quadratic equation has only one root, has only one solution. Since this quadratic equation has only one solution, okay, right, since it is a tangent, what I am going to say is, since line is tangent for curve. Since line is tangent for curve, x has only one value. X has only one value. Since x has only one value, from there one thing is very clear, it's delta. Delta means what? From quadratic, its discriminant is equals to 0 because it has only one value. Discriminant in the sense, we know from quadratic it is b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, right? And that b is the coefficient of x, a is the coefficient of x square, and c is the constant. Okay? We need to replace all those things. So what is b? What is b? B is coefficient of x, which is 2mc, right? So that implies 2mc whole square minus 4 into 1 plus m square into c square minus a square is equals to 0. B is the coefficient of x, a is the coefficient of x square, and c is this constant. You just replace and try to simplify. Okay, 2 square is 4, and here again I have 4. 4 and 4 will get cancelled, and as a part of simplification, if I will try, what will happen? That implies from here m square c square minus, and from here, yeah, 1 into c square minus c square, 1 into minus a square, and this minus, plus a square plus m square into c square plus m square into c square, and then minus a square m square is equals to 0. Okay? This m square c square and m square c square gets cancelled. Okay? Since m square c square and m square c square gets cancelled, from there you will get that c square is equals to, c send c square that side, a square minus a square, yeah, one more thing here, minus a square m square, and along with this minus it becomes plus a square m square. Okay, c square is equals to a square plus a square m square, and from there c is equals to square root of a square of 1 plus m square. Is it right? C is equals to square root of a square of 1 plus m square. See, if this y is equals to mx plus c acts like a tangent for this circle, x square plus y square is equals to a square, then that c value, or you may say plus or minus, no problem, okay? Then that c value is plus or minus root of a square plus a square into 1 plus m square. So finally what I will conclude is, therefore y is equals to mx plus or minus root of a square into 1 plus m square is a tangent for x square plus y square is equals to a square having slope m. Okay, if I have only slope and the curve x square plus y square is equals to a square, this idea y is equals to mx plus or minus root of a square of 1 plus m square helps us to find the tangent equation easily. Just have a look. It's a simple algebraic simplification with the help of quadratic. At the end we have that as a tangent. So just have a look. If y is equals to mx plus c is a tangent for the circle as well for the parabola and for the ellipse and for hyperbola. Okay, if it is a tangent for circle, what is the condition? If it is a tangent for the parabola, what is the condition? If it is a tangent for ellipse, what is the condition? And similarly for hyperbola also we need to mention the conditions. See, that deriving those conditions is simply nothing but identifying a quadratic equation and equalize and getting condition just by equalizing its discriminant to 0, as we discussed in bit A. In the same way we will derive conditions for all these things. Okay, and the first thing, for circle the condition is simply as we discussed, c square is equals to a square of 1 plus m square. That's the condition related to m, c and a. In the same way, whereas coming to the parabola, the condition c is equals to a by m. And coming to ellipse, see here the condition is c square is equals to a square m square plus b square is the tangent condition, whereas for the hyperbola the tangent condition is c square is equals to a square m square minus b square. These are the tangent conditions for these standard curves. See, from there we will mention the standard tangents, that means general tangents for the standard curves. How can we mention? Coming to the circle, the general tangent is having slope. Okay, what I am going to say is general form of tangents. General form of tangents having slope m. General form of tangents having slope m. Okay, for this case, see, c square is equals to a square of 1 plus m square, right? For this case, y is equals to mx plus or minus, see, c I have to mention, which is root of, or otherwise since a square is there, right? A into root of 1 plus m square. And whereas coming to the parabola, y square is equals to 4ax. A general tangent for this parabola having slope m is simply y is equals to mx plus a by m. And in this case, y is equals to mx plus or minus root of a square m square plus b square. And whereas in this case the general tangent is y is equals to mx plus or minus root of a square m square minus b square. What I did? Simply I am just replacing this c of the tangent with these conditions, that's it. Okay, so what I am going to say at the end, if this general line y is equals mx plus is a tangent for these standard curves, these are the tangent conditions and these are the general tangents. These tangent conditions are helpful to find any unknown value or among these three, c, a, m. See, if you have any unknown value among these three, these tangent conditions helps us to find those unknown values using these conditions. And this general tangents helps us to mention the tangent. If you know a and m, easily you will mention the tangent for this standard curves. Okay. See, all these things you need to keep in mind to solve the problems of mains easily. Have a look. Two simple problems related to the tangent conditions of standard curves. Okay. You just have a look at the first problem. See, equation of tangent for x square by 9 plus y square by 4 is equals to 1 having slope minus 2. And we need to mention the tangent, okay? So as we discussed, what we discussed? For this x square by a square plus y square by b square is equals to 1. The general tangent equation is y is equals to mx plus or minus root of a square m square plus b square. Okay, we discussed it as a general tangent for that. Okay, and now what I have to say, you just compare this curve with the given curve. As a comparison, a square is 9, so value of a is 3, and b square is equals to 4, value of b is equals to 2. Usually we will consider the positive values here, and as they mentioned, the value of m is minus 2. I have a value, b value and m value. You just replace all those values in this general tangent equation. So at the end what you will get? Y is equals to minus 2x plus or minus square root of a square is 9 and m square is 4 plus b square is again 4. Okay, 9 fours is 36 plus 4 is 40. So y is equals to minus 2x plus or minus root 40. So this is the tangent equation. Since I gave you randomly these values 9, 4 and minus 2, see we are getting root 40 here. Sometimes you will get a simplified value also. Okay, so finally for this curve, and the curve is basically ellipse, and for this curve and it is ellipse, this ellipse have two tangents having slope minus 2, and those two tangents are, one is y is equals to minus 2x plus root 40, and the other one is y is equals to minus 2x minus root 40. That's the problem. Okay, right. Whereas coming to the second problem, B, if you think about the second problem, what you see, y is equals to mx plus 3 is tangent for y square is equals to 20x. See, if you compare that y square is equals to 20x with the standard curve, y square is equals to 4ax, then there the tangent condition is c is equals to a by m. As I mentioned you, the tangent condition is what? C is equals to A by M. From the given problem, C, y is equals to mx plus c. C is equals to 3 and y square is equals to 4ax and this is 20x. Just compare 20 with 4a. You will get a as 5. So 5 by m. And from there we will get that m is equals to 5 by 3 and that's our answer. Okay. Actually, to find the tangent equation or to discuss a line as a tangent for the curve, we need a point. Okay. When you think from the differentiation side, we need a point and the slope is the derivative of the curve at the point. But here, see, using the concept of quadratic and using these tangent conditions, instead of using the point of contact, instead of deriving the derivative of the curve, see, instead of finding the tangent equation using y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1, all that work is not required here to solve these type of problems. Just simply these tangent conditions are enough to solve. Just have a look.